So just to review, last week we had a collar tie here, we had a wrist, because you want to protect this leg with this hand generally, so you're going to club with this side. So you're clubbing here with this wrist, you make them step, you lower your level, you drop here and you bring the head with it, then you go for the ankle, and then you, like your shot putting his head this way, you lock the ankle, you hold on to the ankle, and step in. So come back up. This was just a review last week, so your collar tie wrist, make him step, all his weight's on this leg. Try to pick up this leg, pick up that leg, pick up this leg. Very hard, because all his weight's on it, because you pulled, step, drive in, you throw the head across, pick it up this way. You don't want to throw it forward and then go into his guard. You want to throw it across and come into the side. So that was just a review. Do you want to drill that again, or do you want to move on to the knee?
Sure.
Drill it?
Yeah.
Okay. So just drill that a few times. If it didn't have all the little points that we did last week, that's fine. What you're going to do is just start with the wrist, collar tie. We're facing the same direction, so I want to get the angle. Everything's about angular advantage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little step that we do. We do this little bullfighter step to get a quarter turn. So you're going to take a little step. The way that I make him step back is with my hips. My elbow and my knee are connected like there's a puppet string. So step, step. See how I lower my level? Now back up. Look at my stance. I'm in a really good stance still. He's not. He's like this. But if I was to miss this, if he was to just like, don't do it, but if he was to just blow into me like a double, like he was just going to bull rush me straight in, I can back up better and he can run forward into me because I'm up the angle. Makes sense? So we start at an angle like this and watch your angle. Step, step, pull. Then you can drop to a knee, either knee, throw the head by, keep the ankle, make sure you get your points, lift it as you come in. And then reset. Here, and you can't get that leg, they step it back maybe, or it's just hard to get the ankle pick. What do you do if it's hard? Sometimes they're playing back, like if I'm trying to shoot in, keep your weight all the way back, like you're standing up more. Yeah, like this, and I'm trying to get your legs, but you just block and stay away. So if I'm in here and I'm trying to get the ankle pick, and they're just staying away, but all their weight is kind of backward, what do you do? So we're gonna do a knee pick. So a knee pick, to show you kind of live, is you're gonna get a underhook and an angle here, maybe you get the wrist, and if their near leg, what's available? If this leg is available, because you're trying to get the ankle pick, maybe here, but this leg is here, what would you do? Can you get the knee pick? Can you get the ankle pick? No.
Not like.
You can snap front headlock. You can snap arm drag, because his weight is here and his leg is here. You can lift this and get like a high single here. So really you want to be aware to where his center is, where his weight's going, and what's closest, what attacks you can do. So if I'm underhook, I've got a little bit of an angle, and see how his head's leaning forward? It's gonna be hard for me to shoot in even a single because he's gonna sprawl on me because his head's forward. If I start to come in like for a high crotch, all his weight's on me, and this is terrible. So if his weight's coming forward and your head's in the pocket here, you're gonna arm drag. So we're gonna do this first, arm drag, and then second, you're gonna pick up a single leg. So you want your head, this is called head in the pocket, right here. You put your head in the pocket. It gives you a little bit of an advantage here. And so since his weight is forward, so your partner's got his weight forward, you're gonna pull this elbow to your opposite hip. Arm drag, just like we did before, hip bone, and take a step. So you wanna finish almost like your hip to hip. You can pop this knee, that helps, but don't, if your partner has a bad knee, don't do that. So you're gonna start face here, you're gonna dig the underhook, maybe you're gonna club, and then underhook, or step to the side here, underhook, you can grab this wrist, and if their weight's forward, you're gonna arm drag, elbow, here, hip bone, pop the knee, drop it. So we're gonna do this first, and then your partner is gonna, they're gonna not like this, going for this leg, for the single, and they're gonna step it back, and then you're gonna hit a knee pick the other side. So we're working a chain, working up a chain, makes sense? So it's like chess, not the first move, might be the second or third. So get an underhook, head in the pocket, get a little bit of an angle, and then you notice your head's forward, elbow to the other hip, arm drag, head's glued to the back, hip bone, take a step. See how I'm facing this way now? Pop this knee and drop them and end up on top, and that's good for them. So it's harder to get an arm drag like this on somebody good. These are harder to get on somebody that's good, and they're gonna pull back, and come around. So this one is more of a here, maybe he's pulling in, not super hard, but just a little bit. He's pulling his arm in, and you're just helping him. Here. And then some of you guys were wondering about the step. You're stepping too far around. It's not realistic to think that you're going to go from here to here to here. It's hard to get this far around on somebody good because they're trying to pull this arm and then sit back like that. So more realistic is here, here, and then if I got his hip bone, I didn't, but if I got his hip bone and he's trying to come around, that's more realistic. That's why that little knee helps, because he's trying to get this leg through, and as he's getting it through, you bumped it. Make sense? So you're here, he's pulling this in. That's usually what it looks like. You do a circle, and he's pulling, and you're pulling, and you drop. If he's not pushed into you, it really won't work at all. Any questions on that? That was just a kind of an advanced arm drag, showing you from one position from here in your chain. So if his leg is available here, you're gonna lift it, pick it up, single leg. So we're gonna do this next. So you just go from here to his leg is here, his weight's here. You're gonna throw it up, throw your head up, back straight, hips in. And his leg is really heavy. Don't give me your leg. Like, put all your weight on your leg. You're gonna try to pick it up like this, right? And you're trying really hard to lift it. And you're probably even gonna bend at your back like this. So you want your head up, my head's down. You want your back straight, my back's bent. You want your hips in, my hips are out. So this is terrible. So when you go from here to here, how do I get it? I lower my level. So you throw it up, take a step, head up, back straight, hips in. Now, how do I get his leg? I drive my head into him, and there it is. See how much easier that is? Head up, back straight, hips in, off your knees, pressure in. So the fifth step is pressure in. This here, and here, maybe I tried the ankle pick, that didn't work. His legs here, throw it out, head up, back straight, hips in, drive. He's hopping to the side, which we're not built to do. If I drove this way, he's really strong here, going back and he's gonna guillotine me. So you don't wanna go the same angle. You wanna get to a T and drive him. Maybe I tried the ankle pick here, he's here, throw it up here, pick it up here. You feel awkward here, right? Yep. He can't come over me, he can't guillotine me. And ideally, you're gonna do, that was a setup shot, the finish will come immediately. So you won't even have time to start reaching over and doing stuff because you're gonna finish. So now we're gonna do that single leg one more time here. Maybe you try pulling here like you're doing an ankle pick, he steps back, throw it up, back straight, hips in, drive into him, and just stop for there, stop there. Throw your leg and your arm up here, and then your head goes from here to here. That's all it does. You're going from here to here. You need to lower your level, but only that much. Because you're already past his hands defense and you're past his head defense. That's usually why you lower your level all the way down and up. So you're going up, here, and then driving sideways. Up, sideways. Make sense? You don't want to drive into him this way because he's going to root choke you, guillotine choke you, and all kinds of bad stuff. You want to get to the angle, so that's why you take a little step. Here, and down. And the hand that steps is the hand that goes on top. Everybody was looking good. So now you do the third, which is the knee pick. The knee pick is going to be here. We go maybe this way, steps back. I go here, he steps back, this leg, knee pick. Finish to the side. It's a really simple move, like as far as complexity goes. The main thing is I don't have the knee pick here. I can't knee pick him because his weight's on this leg is evenly distributed. I can't knee pick there, don't force it. So maybe go for this one, like you're going for a high crotch here. And once you go for it once, like maybe you reach for it, he steps it back, there's the knee pick. So the movement is, you're going here, here, he throws it by, all his weight's on that leg, you're gonna go kind of like the ankle pick. You want to be in this position, still in a good position. You want to be overextended, you want to be reaching, you want to be like this. You want to go for the knee, throws it back. There's a knee pick, you're blocking it. You're not really grabbing it, you're blocking it at that tendon here. And then this one, you have to shot put over. So this one I want to throw, make my bicep touch my ear, and you go like this. And you keep the knee so that you can come to the side and get your points. One more time. So start with your underhook, head in the pocket, maybe go for the high single here. He steps it back. Here I'm way far out, so how do I lower my level when I'm far out? I take a step. Now where's all his weight? Lift this leg. He can't lift this leg. Now what, if he was to somehow like drive into me and double leg me like full speed, it's really hard for him. But for me, I can recover. If he was to drive in really hard, I can recover because I'm still in a good stance. So you go here, he throws it back. Here, see how I took a step? I'm in a good stance. Block the knee. Now it's a scissors, so freeze right here. All his weight's on this leg. I want to go here, here, block, and throw it by like a shot put. If you don't throw it by, he can still do some things. And then take this leg. You'll see people in MMA get it, like they'll hit it way out, like John Jones. Watch some of his fights, he'll hit it from way out here. But it's because he set it up with jabs and lots of other trickery. So one thing we're gonna do is when you get this underhook and head in the pocket, one thing that is a really good setup is you're gonna take this hand and this hand, like you had a collar tie here, like you're pulling this way, and you're just gonna take a little center step and lock your hands, like this. So you have a collar tie, underhook. See how your hands are right here? Kind of like a Russian, you're both pull them up. Lock your hands here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your forehead right here. There's nerves right here. And you put your forehead right here. And then you pull your hands down and you lift your head up. It's really bad. It's called a Bulgarian headlock. It's really nasty. It's really, like catch wrestling is all about pain and making them react to the pain. So some people consider it dirty, but I learned this. So you can do with it what you will. So you're going from here, maybe here, you pull like you're going for this and this. You just lock this up. And you take your hands like this, gable grip, right here. You put your forehead from the head in the pocket. You're already here, head in the pocket. Your head's already in the pocket. You're just locking it up like this. And you want to get this forehead bone right under his jaw. And then you pull down on the neck and lift up on the... You're really not going to submit somebody from here. They're going to try to do something crazy, jump guard. If people try to jump guard, which is really hard to jump guard from there. People try to jump guard. They'll do stupid stuff. And there's a whole nother series from here we can do. So just try this. It's they call it Bulgarian headlocks, how I learned it. So underhook, collar, lock, and then just go slow. Put your forehead like right where you were in the head in the pocket here, like this, and then pull down and push up.